Hello, everybody. My name is Lachara, and this is Ark Survival Evolved, another stream. Today, I'm going to go check out Valguero, but before I do that, I just want to talk about what's new at my base, what's new up at the fort, which would be up, I don't know, up there somewhere. So what is new at my base? Well, I didn't have the cooker last time for sure. Um, did I have the soul terminal last stream? I don't know. Last stream was a few days ago now, so the big thing I've accomplished. We got these spinos last stream, right? That's what we did last stream. My Argent Davis breeding program has been a massive success. Um, this guy is called the One because he was my first one to get all four of the good stats that I wanted onto a single Argent Davis. So I studied him out this morning, so we got a few more. Actually, not all of these have all the good stats, but a couple of them do. This one does, and this one does. Nope, not that one. This one's close. She has 3 to 4. She's a female, so once she grows up, she'll get to do it with her dad. So good for her. Um, Same with this one. And okay, so yes, this. So I have 2 males and 1 female right now with all the stats. So pretty soon, probably tomorrow, I should be able to start giving people eggs, so that they can have their very own super RGs. Um, yeah, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, other than the cooker, I don't know if anything's new in here. I guess these vaults are probably new. So this is for my saddles. I don't have anything in this one yet. This is for all my spare gear. I am going to add a couple more vaults as I go. The old blueprints is getting pretty full. I might have to deliver some of these up to the library. Although the library is probably getting pretty full too, honestly. Um, so before I leave for Valguero, I want to go show what's going on at the board. Oh, there's one other big thing I did. It's not in my cave though. It's right outside my cave. I made myself a little greenhouse with a beehives apparently irrigate nearby crops. So these crops are all irrigated. They're at I believe 300% is the max greenhouse effect. Library is next to the green obelisk, Axel, so it's super close to you. I'll show that. I'm gonna leave um via the green obelisk, so I'll be able to show you exactly where it is. I'm hoping to go up. I'm hoping to show your place while I'm up that way, but I'm not sure exactly where it is. So I'm kind of glad you're here. You might be able to point me in a direction. All right, so it might get a little laggy here because there's a lot going on up here. So we got Tarudin's battlement build here. And we got Punches and Lucifer's battlement build here. Mostly Punch, I think. I think Lucifer's just helping him out. Yeah, Punch is going wild. Not even sure what these are. They're stone. But they look. This is what Adobe look is what these are, right? Because you can always with S plus, if you build stone walls, you can make them look like stone or anything that's below stone in quality, which is I believe what Punch is doing here. And then yes, we got Tarudin's place here. Looks good. Oh, he's got some of the same stuff. And then Tarudin also built a pretty cool looking. So there was two feeding troughs down here. Tarudin decided, he said, you know what? I'm gonna make a cool looking pavilion. I think would be a good word for this. Pretty cool looking pavilion for the feeding troughs. I like that. And then over here, did your baby Bronto die? I don't know. Did it? Is it supposed to be here? If it's supposed to be here, then yes, I'm going to say it died. Let me check the tribe log. I don't see that it died, Axel. It's not in the log, having died. But I don't see it, so I don't know. Unless somebody moved it. Yeah, but he's looking for a baby, I think, Punch. All right, so, and then Kitty and Cody are over in this corner. What is going on up here? Well, this Argentavis had a bad day. Let me tell you. All right, so yeah, Kitty and Cody have this corner. As you can see, Kitty is a big fan of snow owls. Kitty is to snow owls as I am to Argentavis's. Argentavi? Snow owls. Pretty cool looking little base. And she's crammed a lot of stuff in here too. Like, I would have thought that this corner, there was no way you'd be able to get this much stuff in this little corner. But Kitty's managed it. There's a lot of stuff in here. Like, look at all the storage in here. It's crazy. Crazy. A couple of tech rexes. I don't know, Axel. I mean, it's not in the log is dead. There's Russ and Rustbird. But I also don't see it, Axel, so I don't. It was by the stairs, so it was over here. I don't know where it could have went. I don't know where it could have gotten to. This obviously isn't it. Triblog does not show anything with the Brontosaurus. I mean, when did you spawn it, Axel? So you see me, it's gold-eyed. I'm pruning my Argentavis. I'm pruning my Argentavis. Pruning, 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 pruning. Pruning Argentavis, pruning Pteranodon. This was last night, this Jerboa, so, and adding Goody, so I'm assuming you bred them this morning, right? Oh, right here, right here. Baby Brontosaurus starved to death, Axel. Yeah. Baby, sorry, did it starve as a baby so your nanny ran out of stuff? Obviously. Yeah, rip indeed. Yeah, your nanny must have ran out of stuff, Axel. Where is your nanny? Bad nanny. Yep, your nanny has nothing. Do you have any other babies that? Yeah, she's out. She must. It must eat fast. The nanny's out. Berries. So all this stuff I have in my inventory is. I'm gonna quickly build a shelter when I go over to Valguero with a bed. All right. So I said I was gonna check out Valguero, so let's check out Valguero. All right. I briefly got to go back home for a sec. Just for a sec. Your nanny did the same yesterday with your Ovis. Yeah. I lost something a couple days ago because I didn't. No, my nanny hasn't let me down yet, but my feeding trough ran out on me the other night. I forgot to fill it before I went to bed, and my juvenile or adolescents or whatever died overnight because they ran out of food. All right, so I'm gonna bring two Argentavises with me. I'm gonna bring Luch Argy, which is my go-to day-to-day Argy for this whole run, pretty much. And gonna bring one of these other fighter or battle birds just to have an extra. These are, not well bred, but they've been leveled up a lot, so they're both pretty good in combat, especially fighter. All right, let's go to Valguero. Elrest says, sounds like these nannies are inferior to the glorious Maywing, maybe. It takes 4,000 Mijo berries for Bronto to go from baby to juvenile. Holy crap. That's pretty wild. Axel said they didn't give it enough. Bronto's take a minute to grow, so I think I just underestimated. Definitely didn't give it that many berries. Yeah, probably not. Lesson learned, I guess, right, Axel? I mean, losing a baby sucks, but you can always breed another one, right? As long as you don't lose the parents somehow. guess is the positive spin on it. It has nipples on its back. Can't get over it. The Maywing, yes. So the Maywing has nipples on its back. You can use it to feed your babies. But yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah, that's a lot of Mijo berries. But I guess if you have a Bronto, you can gather Mijo berries pretty quickly, right? So I've just been growing my Mijo berries lately, honestly. Yeah, and that's not accounting for spoilage, so you probably need more than 4K. Is that 4K with the settings we're using, or 4K with more basic settings? I wonder. Well, the benefit of the Bronto too is the tail just hits so much, right? It's like an AOE. Whereas like a Parasaur or whatever, it's a very narrow cone that it hits, right? All right, so um, Axel was wondering where the library was. Am I gonna run out of stamina? I think I'm good. So I'm assuming I don't know if you've been to the green obelisk yet or not, Axel, but there's a little hut right here. I probably should have brought some stuff. Public blueprint library. All kinds of blueprints up in here. All kinds. And there's even, I think, a bunch of saddles in here. Yeah, saddles and some other stuff. A lot of pistols. Yep. All right. So, where approximately is your new base, Axel, in relation to the green obelisk? Roughly. I am cold. Whatever. I don't care. As long as we're not freezing. I need to look for pink trees. I'm not seeing any pink trees. I can't help but check levels and stuff. East and just south of the cold area. Literally on the edge. Oh, right here. Pink trees. Oh, this might be it right here. I'm gonna say. Right, how do we get in? Oh, that guy's trying to escape. I'm not sure if that's the intended way to get in. There's a hole behind the treetop. Yeah. Cool. And this glass is really see-through from this side. It's quite a view, though. Oh, you're going like metal too. You're not playing around. This is a fair amount. And the glass too, I'm sure is not it's not cheap. So much metal, so much crystal, I'd say. All right, green obelisk. All right, sec. Gamma down a bit. There's still some lens flare, as they would, if you want to call it that. This is actually my first time switching maps this run. Ironically, I have not switched maps whatsoever as of yet. Usually pretty safe here. Yeah, it's Elsirk. Elsirk has a little hut. This is about the size of the hut that I'll be building on the new spot when I get over there. You spent most of yesterday building a base over a river, many, many pillars, and it barely has walls even. Hey, got to start somewhere, right? So put you in a ball. All right. Um, I haven't done this in a long time. You just go travel to another server, right? Valguero, join, put that password in. Yeah, I remember last time I switched servers quite a bit, and I've regretted how long the password was last time. Password last time was meteors are bad. So I went with a much shorter password this time because I was sick of typing in meteors are bad every time I went to switch maps. Um, yeah, I switched maps a lot last time. I had a base on Crystal Isles. I spent a lot of time on Lost Island hunting for cinema crops and stuff. I visited Ragnarok quite a bit. All right. I'm trying to remember what's relatively safe. There's an area down here that's relatively safe, I think, isn't there? Maybe this one. I really don't know this map well though. I've spent a few hours here, and that's about it. But I believe these areas are somewhat safe. I think. I hope. I mean, I can throw my Argent Tavises right quick, and I should be fine, even if there is scary things around, which there is not. All right, so let's actually go with the Trandon, just because. Oh, there's something scary. Multiple scary things. Get out! Get out of my hand! Two tech raptors. What are the chances they be tech raptors and not even normal raptors? Where'd they even come from? All right, you chill. Hey, where you going? Yeah, you can take your inventory across servers. Why wouldn't you? How would you take a tame if you couldn't take your inventory? And do. Oh wait, I just realized this might not work. I'm not sure if I can put the storage chest. How high is the storage chest? Am I gonna be able to put a storage chest in here? That's too high. Uploading it through the obelisk. Is this a setting? I don't recall this being a thing. I don't know. This is how we did it last year too. That's all I can tell you for sure. Well, I don't really want to have to build. I guess I can just do a small chest. I just need, which needs wood, 10 fiber, 20 thatch, 25 wood. Well, that's not a big deal. I can get that pretty quick and easy. Uh, yeah, I didn't intentionally switch anything for this. Do I have my sickle on me? No, of course not. There, that's good. I believe that's enough. Hello, kangaroo. All right, so get this bed down. Storage. I don't need any of this stuff. I guess I should put the ceilings on. And we'll put our two Argentavises in there. So if something goes wrong, we respawn here. Pop an Argentavis, and away we go, right? Is the plan. There. There we go. We're safe. Just to just to make sure. If anything goes wrong, you should be good. Yeah, I love the look of these cliffs in this area. Or should I fly around in the Trandon, or should I fly around on one of the Argentavises? Yeah, this guy's a lot faster, but the Argentavises add an extra layer of safety. Yeah, I don't know, Telrath. Like I said, this is just what we did last time. This is the default, at least with host Havoc servers. Only official does that. Yeah, I mean, I see why you might do it like that, but it's actually not bad considering it's a blue drop. Are drops better over here? I know it has the circle, which makes it better. Of course, there's an Allosaurus down there. Can I kill it with? That's the thing. See, if I had the Argentavis, I could just kill it, right? I mean, this drops are not why I'm here, but those are some pretty good drops. That is the first one you've seen with the circle. Oh, all right then. Yeah, because you've been living here the whole time, right? I mean, I could go get. All right. Well, one thing I need to do is I need to remember where this is. I guess I should. I should note. I'm gonna write down. I'm gonna write down the coordinates. 75, 77 ish. Because when I leave, I want to make sure I bring my Argentavis with me, right? Are these things, are Lamantrias aggro? 145 Lamantria, if anybody wants a Lamantria for whatever reason. Which one's which here? I think I want this one, right? Of course, by the time I get over there and kill the Allo, the drop will probably be gone. Because it only had 30 left. Oh, 145 Anki. Oh, I get distracted so easy in Ark. Oh, the Allo's chasing something. Am I going to get this in time? Whew, got it. All right, so what are we thinking? Pteranodon to fly around? The RG. Yeah, let's just do the RG. It has way more stamina, too. Single player does not allow this. Yeah, it must be a way they do the clusters. I don't know. Single player, you have to run to Obelisk to transfer items. Okay. All right, and away we go. So what I'm doing over here, I'm going for this red drop first. Considering how good that blue drop was, I kind of want to see how good this red drop is. I'm looking for a cool place to build a little base, right? Little vacation home, little home away from home. Yeah, be a little it's a little easier to transfer when you can just stick stuff in your inventory. Oh, it's still coming down. Well, we can see what it is, and we can figure out if we want to stick around or not. One thing on my brief time on this map, I think I might have already told this story, but I have one real life buddy that we play Ark together in the past. He's not playing with us this run. He's pretty busy. But when this map came out, we checked it out. We built a little starter base, tamed a couple Pteranodons, flew around trying to find a really cool. Oh my God, there's a lot of stuff right there. Then I brought the RG. We tried to find like, hey, this one has a ring too. That's. Are you serious, Latoro, that you've not seen one with the ring, and now I'm 2 for 2? Not that I don't believe you, but I'm just like, what are the odds? How lucky am I right now? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it increases like the level needed and the quality of loot, right? The ring. Yeah. So my buddy, we flew around and like, we couldn't find a base location that really made both of us happy. And the time that we'd played Ark before we checked out this map, we played on Ragnarok. And basically, he was like, man, I'd rather just go back and build on that place we always build on Ragnarok. So we just switched the map to Ragnarok and went back to Ragnarok. Yeah, so that's it. That's my only experience with this map. Oh, because I'm a higher level, you think maybe? Yeah, that could be. I mean, this is red, right? So reds are the highest, but tree saddle, rock golem saddle, morella top saddle. That's an actual saddle. Ooh, I don't, I don't know if I want to take the water well. It's heavy. It's 45 pounds, which makes sense. Don't get me wrong. It makes sense for it to be 45 pounds, but I don't really need the water well. All right, so southwest. So we're just headed towards the corner of the map or the edge of the map. So, oh yeah, actually the edge of the map is probably right up here, right? Can you even get up here? So yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is this is mostly new to me. Okay, so you can get up here. The edge of the map. Okay, so this cliff must be the one you can't get up, right? Another red drop over there. I think I'm gonna have to go get that. Yeah, apparently, like these two drops I've gotten here are better than any supply drop I've gotten on Fjordur in a week, right? Like, and it's not even close. Surely you can't get up here, right? Will it make me hit a fake wall here? There it is. I knew it was coming. All right. Man, you can see far. Ooh. Um, so is there are there pre-existing, if I remember correctly, the answer to this is yes, but I want to ask, are there pre-existing structures on this map, like there are on Fjordur and even Ragnarok, that are cool to build in? Because I think that's what I might go with if I can find one. Oh, there's some Deinonychuses. Are there Deinonychus nests around here? Man, I'm not really sure what these Lamantrias do, but they're all over the place. Yeah, just get some stamina here. There are there are a couple. You have three water wells if anyone needs one. Yeah, not as many. If it, well, yeah, Fjordur has a lot. Fjordur's definitely out of all the maps the heaviest. Because even Ragnarok, like Ragnarok has the castle, but I think that's it. Crystal Isles. Yeah, Crystal Isles doesn't really have any. I'm trying to think. I don't think Crystal Isles has any pre-existing stuff. It's more. It's mostly a Fjordur thing, I guess, right? Well, I guess the center has some like ruins that you can build in. So what do we think? Is this one going to have a ring as well? Well, that looks like something over there. Where that drop? Oh, there's something right there. Look right there. So I guess the answer is yes. There are most definitely pre-existing structures. There's a castle not far. There's a bridge right. Oh, several bridges. All right. Well, I'm going to follow this trail of breadcrumbs and see where it leads me. Because I mean, on Fjordur, I'm living in a cave. It'd be cool to live somewhere cool. No ring. Quetzalcoatl BP. Actually, I think I might have a Quetzalcoatl BP already. Are these things aggro? Not at this distance, anyway. Oh, it's gonna be there for a bit. Poor Equus died before our eyes. I will avenge you, Equus. I will avenge you. Did you get a chance to hatch that 150 Deinonychus egg, Kitty? And if so, was it any good? You're gonna aggro any second, yeah. We'll kill you first. So he's just fighting some. Oh, it was the I think it was the tick damage. Hey, we found metal. Found some metal. So ovi. You're not still looking for ovises, I assume, Kitty. It's 130 there. All right, so right up here, the pre-existing structures begin, I believe. Ooh, what? Oh, what is that? That's a rock golem. That looks scary. Rock elemental. Sorry, rock elemental. Didn't hatch anything last night. Okay, cool. Is it just me, Kitty? Or are you kind of getting on like an almost regular sleep schedule lately? You seem to be going to bed way earlier than normal Kitty bedtime. There's more structures in the middle around the green obelisk. I don't know why I'm checking my map. It's not it's not uncovered. If I fly up, I should be able to see the green obelisk, right? Probably. Not in this weather. Man, it is foggy right now. All right, so this is all cool, but this is not really enough. Need to build in minus or 4872 roughly. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna head that way. I'm not. Well, I don't think I'm not gonna hit every square inch of the map, but I'm definitely gonna explore a lot of it at least. But it feels like this is leading to something. Kitty said there was a castle not far from me. I'm assuming this is leading to that castle. Yeah, these little mantrias are freaking everywhere on this map. No map unveiling today? Kind of. I mean, that's why I'm here. You've been getting up around 8, 9 your time, go to bed around 10 to 3, depending on how I'm feeling. That's almost normal person sleep time, Kitty. It's not like you. Yeah, maybe this is it. Ooh, over what's that little ring over there? Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a little more rough around the edges. This is this is more ruins than anything. Ooh, Lost Island has some pre-existing structures too. I'm not going to visit Lost Island today, but I will visit Lost Island on stream at some point. I've spent more time on Lost Island than I have on this map. I like this because this was like clearly a tower at one point, right? That's kind of cool. Oh, could you use this like as a taming pen for stuff that's not tall? Probably, right? You just drop something in. Let's test it just for fun. You like the village island I lost? I like the village island. I think I know what you're talking about. It's like by the redwoods. Like there's an island and there's like a lot of stuff much like this. Or are you talking about something else? It's been a minute since I played on Lost Island. There's also like the lighthouse tower was pretty cool. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I think we're thinking of the same place, but yeah, I might build there if there's not already somebody there. Yeah, I'm gonna say I could probably stand on the edge and shoot this thing and it couldn't hit me. Yeah, you know what? That kind of that's how things go wrong. That's how Luch dies by making experiments. Oh, here's like the castle proper. This part's pretty cool and pretty big. Oh yeah. Oh, nice view. Wish it would stop raining so we could see farther into the distance. But I like a Bronto once they're done. Um, I mean, I'll take one. I don't know how much I'll use it. Put me on the list, but put me like at the bottom of the list. I mean, like I've just been growing my own berries lately. I haven't even I haven't. It's been days since I harvested berries. Basically, since I built the the greenhouse, I haven't even had to harvest berries. But I might use one at some point, and got to collect them all, right? So yeah, I'm hoping to have RG eggs for people tomorrow. If not, it'll be soon. Depends how this evening's breeding session goes, honestly. 130 Yankee. All right, we're facing southeast right now, which is the edge of the map. I'm going to assume that is the edge of the map right there. So let's go north instead. Plus, I'm pretty sure I saw a yellow drop somewhere. Oh, that Age of Wonders 4 DLC came out today. I did notice that Steam had a fairly chunky update for Age of Wonders 4 for me today. Yeah, I haven't even bought the DLC, so it's just the patch, the non-DLC patch. Could have swore there was a yellow drop, but I can't see because of this stupid rain. Right there, looks like a yellow drop. That's a ways away, though. What? Dragons. Dragons are cool. Dragons are definitely cool. Yeah, if I remember correctly, isn't there like a giant underground ocean on this map? Like there's barely any water on the surface compared to most. But I want to say I did watch, God, I don't know. I watched somebody sin Let's Play for this. I don't know who it was. Syntac maybe? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure might not be Syntac, but pretty sure there's a giant underground sea, ocean, whatever you want to call it on this map. Which makes up for the very little ocean on the surface. Lots of Dodicari. Dodicari? I don't know. And lots of Ankies. Lots of Raptors, lots of Equus, lots of Ovis. Lots of Aloes. I feel like I haven't seen many Rexes. But, I mean, I've seen 10% of the map, maybe, maybe 10%. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of aloes. And that's not necessarily a good or a bad thing, it's just different, right? Oh, wait, I think I recognize this area. Is this the area with the beaver dams right over here? If it is this, we considered building a base somewhere around here because I know I personally, yeah, beavers are okay. Yeah, I like being close to beaver dams. It's just a nice source of pace. Oh, the green obelisk is right there. Yeah. Look at the rainbow. I do not remember rainbows like this on this map. And maybe they weren't there at the time. Oh, that looks kind of foreboding. I'm getting pretty low in stamina, and I am burning up right now. Rexes are there, just spawning mostly in a different field. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's like I said, I mean, I was clearly in just one singular biome this whole time, right? So for me to say there's a lot of this or there's a lot of that is kind of short-sighted, right? Why is it so hot here? I am burning up. 40 Sabertooth. I haven't seen many Ankies. Or Argies, sorry. There's an Anki. High level, but all its points are in the wrong places. And I haven't seen an alpha yet, but that's because Fjordur is like the alpha map. There's way more alphas on Fjordur. So I'm used to seeing a ton of alphas, but that is not that is not the typical experience. So are you, to your knowledge, Latoro, are you the only one with a base? on this map? Like, have you noticed anybody else having like any kind of base anywhere? So there's beavers. Oh, there's one dam right there. But see, it's a little different. It's not like Fjordur where you just hit those big dams that respawn. On this map, you'd be hitting these little ones, right? I'm not going to do it now, but that was up. Yeah, 315 cementing paste. It's pretty good for a quick smash and grab if I was to take it. All right, let's check this drop. You haven't seen anyone except Kitty and Cody yesterday. Okay. That, yeah, I think that was yesterday, wasn't it? It might have been Sunday. You have a bed and a storage chest. Well, that's what I have too, Kitty. So we're about equal. Hello, Mrs. Raptor. What do we got? Ooh, a flashlight attachment. Thank goodness. I was looking for one of those. Just kidding. No, I wasn't. I will say this, the blueprints that you get here seem to be different. Um, you know what's funny? Careful with the green obelisk if you use that transfer. I'm not planning to. I'm not planning to leave yet. Why? What's up with the green is just in a scary spot, Axel. Lots of narsties around. Wait, didn't Lataro tell me to come to the green obelisk for some reason? Now I can't remember why. Is there a castle around here somewhere? Or pre-existing structure? See how many raptors there are down here. You will only have one foundation and no walls. Well, I only put up the walls because I put dinos in the storage chest. Hey, look at that. Axel, you nailed it. I mean, as long as you clear it out first, right? I think is all that really matters. There's a lot of fish in there. Hello, Mr. Iguanodon. I should tame an iguanodon at some point, just for funsies. All right, let's go up in the air. I'm still hot, but I'm not taking damage. Shouldn't I be taking damage? I mean, not that I'm complaining. See if we can notice any cool landmarks. Of course, the obelisk is kind of blocking my view. 140 Phiomia. Oh, well, I mean, should probably tame that, right? Drop everything and tame it. I'm not in the Phiomia game. I don't know if I've ever tamed a Phiomia. If I do what I talked about, and I don't know if everybody's here, but I might do a single player run of Ark at some point where I have to tame. I can't if it doesn't need a saddle. I don't know how I would handle stuff that doesn't need a saddle, but basically the rules of the run, and I saw somebody else do this. Oh, you give me $10, I'll tame it. I have to tame everything in saddle order. So my first tame has to be a Phiomia. Then my next tame, right? You have to go down the list. You have to tame it. You have to build a saddle for it. That's the rules of the run. I think that'd be interesting because it'd be really different. But oh my god, I'm just looking though. Like so, there's lots of areas that have Phiomias and Parasaurs, right? And Carbonesis. They're in the water, that's fine. But Patchies, they're a little harder to find. Raptors are, but Equus don't spawn everywhere, right? So you'd have to find an Equus without a flyer. Scorpions are in scary areas. Procoptodons do not spawn everywhere. They'd be hard to find. Anyway, it'd be interesting because there's a lot of things you would have to tame a mammoth. Like all this stuff before, like Pterandon's the first flyer. Wait, is there a flyer earlier? Like Lamantria or anything? Although I guess the Procoptodon has the big jump. Yeah, I saw somebody else did a run like that, and I was like, ooh, that'd be a good idea. I should steal that. I don't remember what their name is. If I do it, make the challenge harder and start on the island. Oh, that's just. I mean, I want a challenge. I want to do different things, but I don't. I'm not a masochist, kitty. 3891 is a structure I think you like. Oh, wait, there's something up here. Oh, there's some Argentavi. Many, many Argentavi. I just noticed there's stairs cut out of the mountain right there. Don't look at the Argentavis levels. Let's just go. I'm not a big island fan, but that would add an extra level challenge to it. But the island, there's a lot of spawns that aren't on the island, right? Yeah, and stuff is harder to get. Um, what maps? Oh, what is this? What kind of trap is this? What did you trap in this? Obviously something. Oh, that's an RG trap. So it just flies in and gets stuck? Oh, I didn't know what that was. It's you. Can I knock it out though? It's stuck. Wow. Oh, because of the doors. Huh. Holy crap, that is like you just blew my mind. And like, did you notice how quickly he got that in there? Yeah, yeah, I know you're not gonna bother taming this one, but and I'm assuming you can just shoot through the doors. Yep. Wow. Holy crap. Well, all right then. That's insane. I'm not creative enough to come up with this, and I'm not. And maybe you didn't either. Maybe you stole it from someone, but I mean, somebody had to come up with it. Holy crap! All right, 3891. Lataro thinks there's a structure there that would interest me. You definitely stole it. Yeah, I mean, I stole all my traps too, even though my traps are really basic. Oh yeah, because that's pretty much. Oh, I think I see what you're talking about. Right there. Looks like there's a big castle, right? Let's hit this yellow drop on our way. You need to throw down like one foundation on the side of a mountain and trap an argue. That's the trap. Yeah, true. Ooh, there's a red drop too. Cold area over there. All right, I think I'll still, yeah, I'll still be able to find the castle pretty easily if I go over this way first. Yeah, I considered like at the start when everybody was deciding what map they wanted to start on. I considered this one because it was the map I had the least experience in. It would have been the closest to a new experience for me. Um, but I saw most people were going Fjordur, so I just went Fjordur. I also considered Lost Island because I liked it a lot. I didn't play it super a lot, but okay, that's not that exciting. I'm just gonna skip that one. My luck with the supply drops appears to be finally waning. Carno saddle, chitin gauntlets. I'll grab that. I'm not sure that I have a Carno saddle already. Oh, there's a lot of Argies up here. 55, 95, and 90. You can all die. Oh, hey, I found crystal and obsidian. Punch, what's up, my man? Okay, apparently these RGs like I'm surprised that RG didn't aggro. I flew right next to it. What level was it? Which RG? Quetzal? Quetzal? Where's the Quetzal? Which direction was the Quetzal in? Does anybody remember? I do remember seeing a Quetzal out of the corner of my eye. Quetzal's low. Um, Quetzal's low level. Haven't seen any good ones yet. Don't you already have a super high level tech Quetzal? The Toro says it's low. 50 to 60. Gnarly VR says I haven't played Ark in ages. It's Ark. It's fun. Like I played Ark way back when I don't know if it was when it first came out, but I played it back when the island was the only map originally. And I go back to it every 6 months to a year. I'll fire up Ark, play hard for a couple of weeks, right? And then I move on, right? But it's a fun, it's a buggy, unoptimized mess of a game that actually happens to be really fun too, right? I like it. Been a while, yeah. I mean, it's the same. I mean, they keep adding new dinosaurs. It's almost there's almost too many different things now because the number of times I've been like, oh, you know what? I've never tamed one of those, or I've never tamed one of those. It's like somebody asks, oh, what's a good thing to gather berries, and you get like four different answers, or because there's so many things that do. Just PVE. We have a cluster of three servers. We have Valguero, Fjordur, and Lost Island. Although I did consider adding an extra server and make that one PvP. So if people wanted the PvP, they could go over there. Ooh, two oil pumps. I mean, I don't need oil pumps, but I think as long as they're not too heavy, I'll take them. 28 pounds. Yeah, they're not light. They're not light. Okay, so what do I not need? Carno saddle, thorny dragon saddle, Morella top. Yeah, I'm not gonna be taming a Morella tops, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I had two Morella top saddles anyway. You've only played Valguero. Yeah, the other two are newer. Fjordur's the newest map, and it's really good. In a way, it's almost too good because like I almost don't want to play any other map because there's just Fjordur just has everything. You know what I mean? But Lost Island's a fun map too. But yeah, this is pretty cool looking. I'm not gonna build a base today. I'm just gonna, kind of scout around and stuff. But oh, yeah, I like this. Okay, so before I go too far here, is there any like, oh, I'm heavy. I guess I can just put stuff on him. That would also solve the problem, right? So he can carry way more than I can. There are oil spots without pumps still on our server. Okay, so before I go too far, is there any spot where there's like a cave underneath that I'm accidentally going to stumble onto the entrance and a bunch of scary cave things are going to eat me? Or can I just explore this freely with no fear of dying instantly? You really want to start breeding aloes and uties, but so much to do and not enough time. Yeah, I haven't even. I've barely tamed any carnivores other than Argentavis, of course. You don't think anything spawns? Yeah, it looks pretty empty. These towers are pretty high. Holy crap. Okay, I was going to say, how much further does this go? I mean, I could just flown to the top. I think one of your favorite things to do in Ark is building a PvP base. Yeah, it's just spending all that time and then losing it just sucks though, right? But I get it. PvP does add a whole extra element to the game. I'm not disputing that. I'm dehydrated. It's a good thing I brought a canteen. I think it'd be fun though to have like an arena and just say, okay, every Saturday, you say you name a different dinosaur, and everybody brings three of that dinosaur, or maybe three different dinosaurs or whatever, but you build a specified team and you just fight it out in the arena. I think that'd be fun, personally. But I say that having never actually done that. This is actually way bigger than it looked like, right? From the outside, this is way bigger on the inside than I thought it was going to be. Are there stairs down, or do I have to jump? I think there'd be stairs somewhere. Right? There's the stairs up. They're here, maybe? No. Oh, I mean, there's got to be stairs down, or maybe the stairs down where, I guess that forms a ramp. But you'd think there was stairs down before the destruction happened, right? Logically. Yeah, you could have like, yeah, I think I'm gonna live here. If nobody steals the spot on me, I think I'm gonna make a base here. But like, I'll have to come back with my gathering dinos and stuff, right? Yeah, PvPers generally work in large groups or build bases that are compact. Yeah, either you hide, or you're so big that nobody messes with you, right? Axel says, I like building big PvP raid bases. I, however, do not have the attention span to actually build it. Yeah. Like if I wasn't working, and I know this is work, I was just dehydrated. Holy crap, how hot is it up here? Is there any place you can build a well up here? Where's the nearest water source? Maybe I'm not quite as big a fan of this. Because like, man, it did not take long for me to get thirsty there. If we do end up making one of the maps PvP, can we make a rule that Kitty is off limits? I only map travel with teams. I'm very, very Kitty. It'll be a fourth map. You don't have to go there, but if you go there, you're eligible for PvP. You know what I mean? If we do it, if it's a big if, right? It's only if people want to do it. I'm not going to do it unless I think people would actually use it, which I'm not sure they would. That said, I don't think if you were just there taming, I doubt people would attack you, Kitty. There's like 3 water veins. Okay, there is water veins around then. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing. Well, I guess I haven't really looked. I say I'm not seeing any metal or anything, but as far as just functionality and aesthetics, I do like that base. Yeah, the PvP, the general rule is build very small and hard to find and hard to attack, or if you have a giant tribe. I mean, we could add a fourth server and do a rotating server if people just want to go to the all the other servers to like to get the tames that like how many tames with these 3 maps we have, how many tames are unavailable? I know there is stuff that's not available, but like how much? But if we add like if we add a rotating server, then we're not going to also add a PvP server. Or if we had a PvP server, I guess the PvP server could be rotating. That kind of defeats the purpose of a rotating server. Less than 10 things that aren't available here. Yeah, I feel like, or on these 3, I feel like we get most. We have most things available. Space whale, space dolphin, mecha giraffe. I did not even know there was a mecha giraffe. um, yeah, because Lost Island has what 3 or 4 things that are unique to it, but we have Lost Island, right? The crystal wyverns, and the crystal wyverns are just I mean, to me at least, they're just an easier to obtain, but not quite as good. Wyvern, Bloodstalkers. Yeah, I don't think we have Bloodstalkers because I think it was Axel mentioned that there was no Bloodstalkers on any of these three maps. Katie says, all I know is Fjordur has crap spawns for the Shadow Mains, but they are available, right? Yeah, I'm not against adding a fourth map for any reason. Although, if we do add a fourth map, I would definitely appreciate any donations to help paying for that, right? Especially, I think Genesis 2. I think it's Genesis 2. And there's two maps that you need extra RAM to run them, so they cost twice as much. One of them is Lost Island, which we already have. I think Genesis 2 is the other one that you need bigger. Yeah, that's the thing about Ark. There's so much in this game. Yeah, there's like any Genesis needs 16. Okay. I thought it was just Gen 2, but yeah, I believe you. Yeah, even just the number of yellow and red drops seems to be good here. Yeah, Lost Island needs 16, which is fine. I don't. Ark servers in general are pretty cheap, especially compared to eco servers. Like I could I could run, Ragnarok, Crystal Isles, and Fjordur. I could run a cluster with those three maps and cost less than the eco server does per month. Yeah, the drops seem to be relatively high quality here. I mean, Fjordur is good. There's cave drops that aren't that hard to get, especially because I have cave flyers on, right? Speaking of which, I have not added cave flyers to Valguero yet, just because I haven't restarted it yet. But I will, as it was requested. Yeah, you can miss half the content, still have massive amounts. Well, I just went over 1,000 hours played in this game, and I haven't tamed like half the dinos or creatures. Guess I shouldn't really call them dinos because a lot of them aren't even dinosaurs anymore. Um, oh, and a little temple. Temple to the green goddess. It's like, so there are no, I'm assuming there's no like explorer notes or runes or anything on this map. It seems. Yeah, it's just, I'm kind of, like I said, I'm not against adding a fourth map, but considering like Valguero and Lost Island, there's not a lot of people on either of them. So you can make the argument it'd be kind of crazy adding a fourth map when we're barely using two of the current maps as it is, right? It's just habit. I see an Urgent Tavis, I gotta check its level. It's just 135. Well, lots of points in oxygen. Yay. Is that an oil spot? Oil vein? Yep. All right, what do we got? Simple pistol and a laser attachment. Well, this is the kind of stuff that you find in the cave on Fjordur, in the Aberration Cave. Oh, that's another option. Purple just said we could try doing a mod that adds some of the missing creatures to the maps we have. But yeah, I mean, if there's only a handful of missing creatures, it wouldn't be hard. All right, so what direction am I going here? Southwest. I probably want to go north. Right, because I've been south. Well, I guess I'm already. Should be going west, I guess, if anything. Right? I'm near Kitty's bed. My bed is way, way down in the bottom right corner. Way down there. It's at 75, 77. But it should be fairly safe. Like I said, I put up walls and stuff just to be sure. Mostly because I put in I have a couple tapes. I brought 2 extra flyers in case something goes wrong and I die. And they're back there. Oh yeah, so when I leave, I'm gonna have to go back to base, Get my spare flyers. And then come back. I guess this green obelisk is the closest, right? It's poor RG still stuck in the trap. So it's, if with the door closed, it should be able to get out, right? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Oh, that's a good comment. Real Dad said, I should do what I've learned in my first 1,000 videos of Ark. First 1,000 hours video. The thing is, I feel like I haven't learned much. I don't know that word you're trying to get me to say, Punch, so I'm scared to say it because I don't know what it means. You wouldn't need a mod, you could just write them in. Oh, is it easy and is easy as just changing a file? Or like changing like a Boolean value? Yeah, I mean, if there's like one map or two maps, or if, sorry, if there's like 2 or 3 dinosaurs on Genesis that we don't have access to, um, yeah, I'd rather use a mod than pay an extra, 40 bucks a month, right? Yeah, I've learned. What have I learned in my first 1,000 hours of Ark? I've learned that you will die a lot, especially early game. And not to jinx it, knock on wood, I haven't died in a long time. Oh, is that a cave? Is this the cave, the one cave on the map? Submarine? Oh, wait, what? Okay, did it dismount me because I just flew close to the cave? That was ridiculous because I was not like that's. Is that what happened though? Is that why I got dismounted? Because I did not hit the dismount button there. Why did it dismount me then? It's not dismounting me now. That was weird. There's a Rex. Katie says the cave dismounts you when you close. Yeah, as soon as I say I haven't died lately, I fall off, lose half my health. There's a Rex. Ooh, a 145 Rex with yeah, decent health. Okay, that time I jumped. No. No. Did I jump off again? Can't even get on. I can't even get on it there. It's too close to the cave. Get over here. I'm getting away from this cave before something bad happens. No, don't go over the water. There. All right. Ah! That time I was too close to the water. As soon as I say I haven't died lately, this whole crap show starts. Yeah, it won't let me get on. All right, let's go away from the cave here. Come on. So I just get away from this stupid cave before something truly bad happens. Okay, don't go in the water. Thank you. All right, away from the cave. Well, I know where the cave is now, at least. It's right there. I'm totally going to remember that forever. Nope. Oh my god, that glare. When you first played, you did it to Cody and I all the time. We didn't know why until we discovered the cave. Yeah, that's weird, right? Your base is across water. Oh, I'll have to go check that out. Got some ghillie pant blueprints. Sailing on his main wing over there. Where's your base? I feel like I should see it by now. Oh, there's an alpha something. After I was saying there's no alphas on this map. Obviously there are some. There's not a whole lot. Oh, I love boxes. That's all I know how to do. Don't worry. I'm going by your favorite starter islands. Like I said, the one time I played this map, I started down down south in the chalk hills or whatever they're called. Ah, yes, very much boxy, very much box. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. If you don't think it's going to be your permanent home, then it's you know, you're not super likely to go hard on it, right? You got a lot crammed in here, though. Yeah, some of the clip is starting to clip in, eh? I headed a different direction. Well, I kind of I want to come check out Latoro's base. All right, let's go northwest-ish. You're not building a box punch. You're building, I don't even know what it is you're building, but I would not call it a box, that's for sure. All right, so there's the cave again. So you can start on these islands, kitty, here. Oh, what is that? That looks cool, plus a little foreboding. Or wait, am I just headed back to where I was? No, that's new. That is definitely new. You're hoping Kitty will move in with Cody? What? Can't fill that alone? If that's a box of build punch, have to. Yeah, that is not a box. I'm not sure what you're talking about, punch. Oh, 140 Bronto. I feel like this would be a scary spot to start. I would not want to start here. What do I know? Oh, the stupid jellyfish. I don't like them. They're very scary. Quis. Quus. I'm starving. Well, let's eat then. Eat a couple times. It looks cold up there. I want to go through this because that looks cool. Can you start on these islands? Was that redwoods? Yeah, maybe I don't want to go over there. Yeah, am I gonna make it to this island? Yeah, I'll be fine. I think. Am I? It was further away than it looked. You can start on the beaches behind me. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like a fine starting area, I guess. Gives you space to build and has nice views. Thought that was a beaver dam for a sec. Oh, don't these give a bunch of sap? Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah. Not that I need sap. Question is, am I gonna am I gonna be able to get everything, all the stuff I'm taking? I might not. It might be too much weight for me to carry back. Yeah, let's see. A very scary, foreboding looking rock formation that leads into the redwoods. What could possibly go wrong here? Yeah, I'm not going. Redwoods is bad. Punch says you almost can't hear the stream. Fjordur found out it was going to be an insane thunderstorm with the iron storm. Oh, there's it's storming on the Fjordur, huh? Yeah, I guess I could go if I just stay above the trees. The redwoods aren't so scary, right? I still don't like the redwoods. I've been knocked off my mount by Phylacolios one too many times. Do I know the trick with weight transferring? No, I don't think so. When you're transferring servers, I assume you mean? Oh, do you just upload the items that you want to take? Oh, speaking of thunderstorms, one over there. You haven't really, yeah, maybe they don't like. Axel and I were talking last night how on Fjordur at least there are thylacolios, but they don't seem to spawn on the trees. Have they nerfed thylacolios and make them not spawn on trees anymore? So that seems to be metal and crystal, lots of crystal. I haven't seen many metal spots. Oh, this is a pretty beefy metal spot. Like that's the thing about Fjordur. You don't have to generally go too far to find metal, but it's usually only like 4 or 5 nodes. It's not a huge amount. You can upload, but then download everything. You become encumbered, transfer it, and then you don't have to go and get the rest of your stuff from a terminal. Oh, okay, that makes sense. The microraptors are more of a problem. Yeah, microraptors are annoying. Actually, earlier this morning, I had a microraptor knock me off my mount, and then it didn't even attack me. It just kept going. Metal has been making you mad on Fjordur. It takes forever to get a large amount. Yeah, I don't know. I just jack up my. Oh, speaking of microraptors, there's 4 of them. Are you coming or not? I think they're coming. I jack up my melee on my Anki. I find I can get like 1800 really quick or so. That's about what he can carry. Then I head back. But yeah, if you're looking to get thousands quick, you have to, yeah, generally speaking, you have to hit more than one spot on Fjordur. Whereas that's not necessarily the case on other maps. Ooh, it's like a Badlands looking area. Raptors are a big thing here. I think Dino Wipes help with getting them to spawn more. Thylos, okay. Yeah, anytime I do, oh, there's a Yudi. So this is like tundra biome, it looks like, even though it's not that cold. Anytime I do a server restart now, I'll be doing Dino Wipes, now that I know how to do it. But I didn't restart any of the servers this morning. 2 of them had people on them. I could have restarted the third, I guess. Yeah, the other problem, Purple, is almost everybody on Fjordur is on the same part of the map. We're all on that, basically that west coast of that continent. Almost everybody. I mean, Teleraph's not, but almost everybody else is there. So it can be. I know for me, anytime I commit to my waterfall, the 2 closest metal spots are almost always not there. Somebody else always gets them. There are wyverns in the snowy area. Okay. Deodon. Is there any other castles like the one that I already found? This rock formation looks. Okay, so it just makes it look like I can fly right into the middle of that rock formation. Maybe it just hasn't rendered yet. 35 Argentavis with decent weight. Let's find out. I don't know. I mean, this is a pretty unique rock formation, right? Like, yeah, the closer I get, the less I think I can fly in there. I mean, I can sit here and chill, but it's not a cave. All right, I'm going to turn my cam up a little bit here. Because it's dark at night. Oh, no cave flyers, but... Oh, but see, I thought you said that... Okay, so let that. Words are hard. Are there any areas that are considered caves on this island, on this map? Because yes, no cave flyers. But like there's caves and then there's caves, right? Like where my base is on Fjordur, I don't think that's considered a cave, right? I think I could be wrong on that. Just that one, okay. There's another Yudi with his army of Carnos. Oh, two Udis with their army of Carnos. Level 25 and level 20. Ooh. Hi. I'm not planning to explore the Wyvern Trench. I'll just say that. Although, you know what I could do, considering I'm like the exact opposite side of the map was where I started, or getting close. It might even be quicker for me to just like I could teleport back through this obelisk and then come back and spawn at my bed if I wanted to grab my other tames. And then like take the Pteranodon. I could go back, unload everything, come back, get the Pteranodon. I don't know. The more I think about it, the less I think that's better. Okay, so if anybody needs a Yudi, you can come to this area on Valguero. Ooh, 150 Yudi. Not great stats. Its health might be okay. Oh, the beaver dam down there. And lots of scary things like Deodons and Perlovias and another Yudi and another Yudi and a Carno and yeah, I'm not sure how the beavers survive in this hostile environment. Megatheriums. Well, there's lots of beavers down here actually. Not seeing many dams though. Yeah, I should probably just leave. Why do I think there's a cave behind one of these waterfalls? Is it just because I live in a cave behind a waterfall and I'm biased towards caves behind waterfalls? Or have I seen somebody else play where they had a cave behind one of these waterfalls? Although I am scared. The Toro has me scared I'm going to get knocked off my mount if I go in. If there is even a cave here. Yes, there is. But it's not considered a cave, right? So I can still fly. Oh, that's a just another entrance, I guess. Side entrance or upper floor entrance. I don't know what you'd call that. Oh, metal in here. Oh my god, the crystal. Holy crap. This is like Crystal Isles level of crystal. Jeez. Anybody need crystal? Oh my goodness. If you ever wanted to make a base out of glass, be around here. This is even more crystal than like I'm asking for death. How am I asking for death? There's nothing in here. That's where I came in, right? Axel, I need it. Getting it from here all the way back to your base. You are nice and close to the green obelisk, though. I'll say that. Kitty has me scared now. Eh. I mean, YOLO, Kitty, at this point, right? I mean, was it unknown to some degree? Yes, but like I said, I'm pretty sure I've never been here personally, but I'm pretty sure I've watched somebody else play where they had a base in here. Like, this is just memory of years ago watching somebody stream. Aren't one of these pools actually super deep and they lead to like the underwater sea? Or am I, or is that crazy talk? Does it maybe nobody even knows? Now, see this is crazy, Kitty. This right here. Yep, nope, yep. I think I was right. I think I was right. Before anything bad gets me. Yeah, that leads to like an underground sea. Yeah, Otero says, I think the non-crystal one is deep, deep. Yep, it looks pretty deep, deep. um, Might as well refill my canteen while I'm here. There we go. Yeah, I didn't like that. I have a touch of thalassophobia, which for anybody who doesn't know, it's like fear of open water or deep water. Like I cannot play Subnautica. I tried, but not being able to see the bottom. Oh, why am I doing this to myself? Anxiety. Anxiety. Oh yeah, you definitely need a water tank for that. I am not seeing how far it goes. Like I said, man, I'll tell you how far it goes. It goes until I die. What's this little part? That's not too deep. See, this is fine. I can see the bottom. Oh, you're gonna come see how far it goes? I do have the let me out. I do have the whatchamacallit, blueprints or whatever. Not blueprints. I can make scuba gear, but not on this island. I'd have to go home. Yeah, I would not. I would not want to go down there without scuba gear. This is a pretty cool cave, though. So obviously that leads to like right here. Yes. All right. So is there also any of these higher ones? No, I guess there isn't really any higher ones. Oh, there is. Is there any caves back here? Doesn't look like it. I mean, or wait. Is this connected? Oh, it is connected. Look at that. Hey, Axel, more crystal. But it's like, this is actually such a small amount of crystal relative to what's down there, right? This is an insane amount of crystal. So how deep is this part of the water? I don't know. This looks like it might be kind of deep too. I don't know how I'm gonna get out if I go down there. So I'm not gonna. And he's gone. Farewell, Lataru. Good luck on being an underwater person. I don't think I can even see anymore. I'm assuming you've been down there before because you did that with like no fear, no hesitation whatsoever. Oh no, I can see him. Back up. Oh, I don't like this. At least there's nothing. There's no water creatures. Oh, what are you doing down there? Oh, you're dying. I don't know if you're aware, but you're dying. Do Maywings need oxygen? I don't think you're gonna make it. You did not make it. What happened? Did you just drown? You hit some imaginary wall. Oh, I thought this led to like the underground ocean. Maybe it doesn't. Jerry. Jerry looks okay down there. Rip. Yep. It does. Okay. This must be very specific in how you can get down there. The Maywing can't go up higher for some reason. Oh, it can't. Oh, so you couldn't. Maywing can only swim down and not up. That's unfortunate. Big time. Yeah, we are right. I was gonna say this is the corner of the map, but I guess it's not the corner. Yeah, there's still a lot of the map I haven't seen, but up there is cold and scary. I'm assuming you're on your way back. Like you're okay to get back here and get your stuff, right? Or do you need me to come carry you? I'm assuming you have a backup flyer or backup Maywing or probably both. Excuse me. Yeah, no problem. Okay. If you do need a hand, let me know. I am going to continue my or is your Maywing going to be? I guess there's nothing I can do about it, even if I could, right? Because we're not tribed. Yeah, that might not be a bad place for somebody to live. They don't need auction. Okay. Wyverns are at the top right. Okay, so I'm actually quite a ways away then. Yeah, I'm just wearing flak armor, so I'm not sure how far into the cold areas I'm going to want to explore anyway. Because yeah, I'm going to freeze. I did not think to wear fur. Yeah, see all this stuff. I know it exists on Fjordur, but not in the part of Fjordur I'm at. So it's kind of cool seeing all the cold weather, cold temperature dinos. So I just don't really see them. Well, I mean, Yankees. Obviously, I see Yankees. Some stuff lives in the highlands biome. I don't know if that's what's actually called. Also lives in the cold biomes, like Yankees. A lot of Deodons on this map. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've seen a direwolf yet. Wait, never mind. Called that. I don't think I've seen a direwolf yet. Oh, they're there instantly. Um, yeah. Although I feel like I don't have these blueprints, right? I don't need another medium crop plot though. I don't think. Yeah, you can always use another one and another Udi over here. Kind of stay away from that. So it doesn't do its thing that it does. I say this kind of looks like a wyvern trench, but no, it doesn't. It started to. It's just a trench with metal in it. All right, so there is now. As soon as I said I haven't seen much metal, I've actually seen quite a bit of metal since I said that. Is there a cave down here? This isn't. Wait, is this the same cave system? No, never mind. This isn't a cave. Just a tunnel. Arno probably attached to a Udi. Yep, there's the Udi. All kinds of Udis. What is this? Okay. Am I crazy or does this not look like the right texture? I'm assuming this is just a mess up on the game dev's part because this does not look like rock. Looks like wood. I'm not going to hop off my Arch Davis because I think I'd be okay, but just in case, I don't want to die up here. That does not look right, right? Like I'm not crazy. Hey, Caitlin, how you doing today? Like, look how much that sticks out. That's the long grass. Yeah. All right. What do we got up here? Some Argies, Carnos, Direwolf. All kinds of fun stuff that wants to eat me. All kinds of stamina. You're doing well. Thumbs up. Good to hear. This is, yeah, that's okay. So that is the edge of the map. I'm just gonna go up. I'm gonna see how cold I am. Like I said, I don't have cold weather gear on, but I do have 30 um fortitude. So it shouldn't be too cold, but we'll see. Lots of mammoths around. Oh yeah, since I said there was no dire wolves, I've seen like 10 dire wolves since then. They like making a liar out of me. high level direwolves. What kind of direwolf pack is this? 20, 25? Like, come on, get better. Is there even a high one in there? I can't tell. They're too close together. All I see is 20s and 25s. Anyway, moving on. How am I doing for food? You eat more. You need to eat more when you're cold, so let's just make sure I have a full stomach going into this. Sometimes a waterfall is just a waterfall. Does not have a cave behind it. I'm actually not cold yet. I am surprised by that. Oh my god, a Uteranus. Oh my god, another Uteranus. I've only seen a bajillion of them so far today. Are Uties this common on Fjordur? I feel like on Ragnarok, I played more on Ragnarok than any other map. I feel like Uties aren't this common on Rag. Right? Like, I feel like this is... Is this a safe place to stop? Yeah, I think it's fine. You cold, buddy? No? No, you're not cold? Okay. On Jotun. Oh, yeah, on Fjordur. I haven't really explored the other realms on Fjordur a whole lot. Like, I've briefly visited at least some of them. Yeah, I get what you mean. And another UD, more dire wolves. This is a pretty interesting map, though. I will definitely build a base, and right now I'm leaning towards that cool castle. That I kind of forget where it was now, but I'll find it again if I have to. What was that? It was over there somewhere. All right, now we do got to be careful if we go too far. I do not have a Desmodus, no. I don't know if anybody has one. I know Skull was trying to tame one, or was preparing to tame one, because you got to make like blood packs or whatever. But yeah, if I go too far over to the east, I will eventually find wyverns, which I do not want to find wyverns. You have one that's super low? Okay. So purple has one. Super low level one. But yeah, I think they're Fjordur only, right? Oh, the one true cave. Maybe I'll save that for another stream. Yeah, so Andrewsarchus, Desmodus. Is there anything else that's Fjordur only? Is that a dire bear? Dire polar bear. So dire polar bear is just a dire bear that's white, right? Or is there a functional difference, or are they just white? I am really surprised I am not cold. Like, I would think I'd be freezing. More crystal. Hey, this looks like a... Call me crazy, but this reminds me of a wyvern trench. Oh, they're a different breed. They don't breed with them. That makes sense. That makes sense. Lots of woolly rhinos. 145 woolly rhino with decent melee and decent health. Anybody wants woolly rhinos for something. At some point, I would like to tame myself a pack of dire-wolves. I am a dire-wolf stan. Oh, Fjordhawk and Fenrir, too. Oh, the Fenrir's tameable. Oh, I was thinking when we were talking about things that aren't obtainable on any of the maps we are using. What's the thing? It starts as this like little cute creature, and then it turns into like the Hulk, except it has like 4 arms. What's that called? And is that available on any of the maps? Fearox, yes. Noglin. Noglin becomes a Ferox, I assume. Is that available on our maps? They're on Fjordur. Okay. Probably in Jotunheim or one of those areas, one of the other special regions would be my guess. Noglin is different. Okay. I've never tamed one of those. I just know they exist. This is a pretty map, though. I will say that. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm amazed I'm not freezing. Ferox is on Midgard. Oh, it's on the main map. Okay. I haven't really been in the cold areas even that much. Ferox are in a cave near the snow castle, last I remember Kitty says. That makes sense. I've been through there, like, but not a whole lot. Yeah, there's a lot of Uranus on this. Yeah, Fjordur, if you include the extra regions, Fjordur is a huge map, right? I mean, it's a pretty big map as it is. They're also on Lost Island. All right, so we got all kinds of options then for those. All kinds. See, I found two areas that are considerations for a base, and they are like on opposite sides of the map. Either that waterfall cave, although I already live in one waterfall cave, I don't really want to live in another one. A couple of saddles that I don't mean Pelagornis saddle, Chalicotherium saddle. That's 40 pounds that I don't need to be carrying right now. Oh, Direwolf saw me. And then gave up, apparently. 55. You're not much of an alpha. 55. Get out of here with that. All right, where am I at right now? Right there. I don't I don't want to get eaten by a wyvern, or not so much eaten, or I don't want to get hit with their frost breath particularly. Are there any other cool structures I should check out while I'm on this island that anybody knows where they are off the top of their head? Purple says, you got to come give me building tips, Kitty. I don't know how to make things look good. Purple, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Here's a 145 Rex with pretty decent melee damage. One of these days I will die to my taunting. Tempting fate. Probably. Oh, it's hot again. I mean, the snow is right there. Why am I hot all of a sudden? Like I just left the snow. Ooh, 150 Rex with decent health. Is that the green obelisk? Yes. So I kind of want to go this way. And rivers are in a trench at 970, 980. Stay outside, should be fine. Okay. Watch out for the trenches. Oh, I kind of want you. That's really high base weight. Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted, but it's probably about to die anyway. Nah, it's fine. I at this point, I kind of just want to breed the RGs that I have. If I get that one, that means I gotta, integrate it into the line, and it will delay. It'll delay my ability to actually give people good RGs by a week. Now, chances are, if I tamed that, it would upgrade my weight stat, right? My current weight stat, if it's even still alive. My current weight stat is 47. These rocks give oil, right? If I remember correctly. That's fine. I did not come here to tame Argies. I've tamed too many Argies already. It's not good use of my time anymore. And I am getting low on stamina, so I should probably land. Especially if I'm going to be going anywhere near where the Wyvern Trench is. Yeah, Aaron Longstaff has some good building tricks and build tutorials. Like, I feel like he's almost too advanced for me. Like, I remember watching one of his videos and I was just like, whoa, what? But, yeah, Kitty says, I've learned a good portion of my build knowledge from him despite all my builds in the multiplayer have been mad compared to what you can do. I have many Argies, but what about secondsies or something like that? What about what? Secondsies? I mean, I'm going to be giving them away once I get more. But yeah, I just want to get the good ones bred, gift people some eggs, then maybe down the road I can look at improving the line again. But believe me, there's a part of me that's going to be like, oh, I should have tamed that Ark Valguero when I had the chance. Maybe if we were closer to the trap, you know, but and it's only weight. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, weight can matter for an Argy depending on what exactly you're using it for, but I was going northwest there for a bit. It's not the direction I want to go. I want to be going northeast, roughly. What is that symbol over their head? Oh. Yeah, I'm still amazed that I'm not cold. Because this looks cold, right? Oh, it's the mammoth debuff. It shows you what I know about mammoths. Although I think mammoths also got a TLC pass at some point, right? So I don't even know what mammoths do anymore. And there's always a chance that Argy did not get stats in the right places anyway. Right, so there's no guarantee it would have upgraded my line. His tips and tricks are the best for people not looking for the advanced building. Okay, maybe I'll have to give him another look because I watched one of his videos and I was like, this is too advanced for me. Is what I remember thinking, but maybe I wasn't watching the right video. Right, it is possible. Am I getting close to the... No, the trench is way over in the corner, right? More dire polar bears. I do want a dire bear at some point as well. I do like dire bears. They're a fun mount. Aaron Longstaff is his name. 3 messages up there. If you look, Kitty mentioned them. Build advice from Kitty. Don't use just one type of material. Try to use other masks to give accents to your build and to break the book up some. Problem is, at some point I'll have to... Oh, I should probably land. I'll have to respec. Ooh, a Giga. At some point I got to respec. There's things I have blueprints for now that I don't need to have the engrams for. That'll free up a bunch of engram points. I mean, I have a bunch of... I have 800 points. But that would allow me to really make sure I have all the building materials, which I don't right now. I have the basics, but I don't have anything. I don't have anything past stone right now. And I don't have the fancy like wedge pieces or pillars or fences. You know, I don't have any of the stuff that you can use to make builds look good right now, but I do have 800 engram points available. So I could probably just use some. Oh, there's a wyvern. Turn the other way. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's all I needed to see. 15 ice wyvern. Oh yeah, look at him just breathing his frost breath around. Another polar bear. All right, so we'll kind of skirt around the wyvern trench. Holy mammoth alley. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mammoths. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rhinos. And 1, 2, 3, 4 polar bears. Just hanging. That's crazy. Trench ahead, trench ahead. Pillars are good for more than just support. They help with framing and build too. Yeah, because I saw Tarudin had has pillars for at like the corner of his build there, and they really kind of accent it, right? There's a part of me that's gonna regret not taming that RG. I know it. I know there is. It's gonna bug me. Anyway, I'm not gonna dwell on it though. It's over now. It's in the past. Oh, 145. I was about to say I haven't seen a high dire wolf yet. There's 145 in there somewhere, right there. And they're moving too fast. I can't get a bead on it. Oh, look, shocking. A Uteranus. Because if correct me if I'm wrong, if you're doing bosses, you want one at least one Uteranus, right? Because they have a buff. They buff all your other guys and girls, right? I should probably land soon. Over here with the Parasaur looks a lot safer than over there with the direwolves. Udi are very good, yeah. Another thing I don't think I've ever tamed. I don't think I've ever tamed a Udi. Udi eggs also make the best kibble. They do. They do. I did notice that. I was looking at the. Yeah, you want one Udi and one Deodon because the Deodons heal, right? Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, Udi. I was looking at the egg tiers, and yeah, Udi eggs are the best. Although that matters a little less since we're playing on Fjordur, and it has an absolute ton of Deinonychus nests because fertilized Deinonychus eggs are also the highest tier. But yes, Udis do that. There's a cool trick that allows double walls, but that is novice builder level. Ranking builders is involved. Noob, basic, novice, advanced, expert. I am somewhere between noob and basic. What Argentavis weight do you have? Like in my breeding line, 47 points into it. Weight is what I have, which is my worst stat of the 4 stats that matter, which is part of the reason why I considered grabbing that one. But again, it's not a big deal. There's a part of my brain that will be upset I didn't do it, but it's fine. They're the smallest I know that their unfertilized eggs make top tier kibble. Yudi, yeah, because the Deinonychus do need to be fertilized. If it's an unfertilized Deinonychus egg, it just counts as a raptor egg. But on Fjordur, like you can spend like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and easily get like 15 Deinonychus eggs, right? Well, provided nobody else is doing it. Okay, so is this red drop near the trench? Probably, right? Yeah, you know what? I don't think I want to go up there. I managed to not die so far. See if we can keep it that way. So I'm assuming some of this fog down here is redwoods, but probably not all of it. Right? Let's go down and see if we can find anything cool down here. Let's see if we can find anything cool. Let's go over to this little mountaintop. I'm going to make a bold prediction, not bold at all, that there's a Quetzal. Is this the Quetzal I was looking at earlier? Ooh, Punch or anybody. Punch, are you still watching? 150 Quetzal, folks. Anybody looking for a Quetzal? We got a 150 female. You want this 150 female Quetz, Punch? It's at 2685 near the green obelisk on Valguero. I mean, Quetzals are pretty rare, so 150 Quetzals don't appear in the sky every day. Although I did notice last time I played Ragnarok, is it just me or did they greatly increase the Quetzal spawns on Ragnarok compared to what it used to be? Hey, I was right. There's metal here. Yeah, this seems to follow the island rules of metal. That metal is always on mountaintops, right? That's kind of how it was on the island, with the rare exception. Whereas maps like Ragnarok and Fjordur are just like metal here, metal there, metal everywhere. Yeah, that Quetzal, that might do work for somebody. I need the land. 35 Anki, 15 Anki. Oh, there's metal all the way down here too. Hello, Mrs. Sabretooth. Ooh, 145 Sabretooth with a lot of points into weight, but I mean, weight's kind of, I'm not going to kill it in case somebody else wants it, but I mean, I doubt it. Weight isn't really important for a Sabretooth, right? Not like for an Argentavis or, stuff that's going to be carrying stuff for you. Let's clear out some of this fog, shall we? See what these islands have to offer. Says, does that interest you, Punch? Or if I grab it, someone can use it for breeding if they want? I mean, I'm hoping somebody tames it. The only Quetz, I tamed a Quetz once. I think I might have told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again because I enjoy it. So I played Ark originally, ready to start when the island came out. I just played with a couple real life buddies. We were terrible. We were playing on like official servers with the official rates, which, we never reached high level, right? We had a basic base. Well, we started on PvP, realized PvP wasn't for us because we all had jobs. So we restarted on PvE. We actually did, I shouldn't say official, we did eventually get our own server, but like I didn't mess with any of the rates. Like I said, so we didn't get super far. We had the basics, right? And we stopped playing. So I didn't play again until like Ragnarok was out. So me and one buddy, we were on Ragnarok, and my buddy decided he wanted a dire bear, right? We had never tamed a dire bear before. We were noobs. We were basically noobs at this point. So we had this big plan to tame a dire bear, literally with bear traps. I mean, they're bear traps. It must be what they're for. So he like put a bunch of bear traps in a row. And the idea was we were going to aggro the bear and it would go over the bear trap. If the bear trap broke, it would keep coming at us and the next bear trap would stop it. So it was working. I think it was at the second bear trap and we had it almost unconscious. But what happened was I think we got it too low and the bear trap broke and it ran the other way. It ran away from us. And then like we couldn't find it, or we found it, but by the time we found it, it had healed a bit. So then it started attacking us, nowhere near the bear traps. And I don't know, I think he died, but I managed to run away. Now we couldn't find it again. And it was a whole thing. So that was attempt number one with method number one to tame a dire bear. So method number two that we tried is this was on Ragnarok, so if anybody knows where, and again, we weren't using any walls or foundations. It was just literally the bear trap item, just the item on the ground. We weren't smart enough to build anything around it. So we went up to the snow area, the snow area by Viking Bay. For anybody who's played Ragnarok knows where I mean. And there's a cave in there with a ton of dire bears in it. So we went in there, we found a nice high level bear, and we made a trap, like, but not an actual wall trap, right? So when we just put a door on it, so he aggroed it, ran through the door. I closed the door behind him, and we had it in there. But the problem was, in all our noobish glory, we made it out of wood. Oh, another Quetzal. This one's 100. Man, it's Quetzal day. So, yep, more metal. So, yeah, so if you play on this map and you need metal, look for caves and look for high areas. Ooh, and correct me if I'm wrong, these probably... Anytime you see plants like this, they usually give a ton of narco berries. So attempt number 2 to catch a dire bear was also a fail because, oh my god, another Quetzal, 20. We got 100, we got a 20, and we got the 150 behind us. So attempt number 2 to get dire bear was complete failure. So instead of what we should have done, the other thing is we were freezing to death up there because I think in our noobish glory we did not have any points in fortitude. So rather than just do that plan again but with stone, we decided we were going to let's just go this way and kind of clear up this fog. We decided we were going to tame a Quetzal because Quetzals can pick it up, and that way we had a stone taming pen near our base. So I don't know how other people tame Quetzals, but what he did, what we did, I was on the RG. He shot a grappling hook into the RG, and he was dangling under the RG, shooting tranks into the Quetzal. And it eventually worked, but it took us, I don't know how long it took us to tame this Quetzal. So basically, the whole play session was us trying to tame a dire bear, and this was back when I had my factory job where I worked 12-hour shifts. So I had worked a 12-hour shift that day, and I had to work a 12-hour shift again the next day. But I told him, I was like, I'm not going to bed. Or maybe it was I had just done 2 12-hour shifts. Anyway, I was really tired, but I told him at the start of the night, after our first attempt failed, I told him, no matter what happens, I'm not going to bed until we get a dire bear. So we tame this Quetzal. We go to the bear cave. We find like the high level bear that we wanted. So our base was next to the castle, which is across the bay from the bear cave. If I'm hoping people know what I mean. Anyway, it's not far. So I'm on the Quetzal. I have the bear in my talons. We're finally going to do it, right? We have a stone taming pen. We have lots of tranks. We have narcotics. We have everything. Nothing could possibly go wrong. So we're like halfway back. And like I said, I'm so tired. I'm like nodding and like, oh, what? But one of the times I nodded a bit, my like hand twitched and I dropped the bear. I just spit everywhere. I dropped the bear. And it's like, I'm like, oh my God. I just nodded off a little bit and I dropped the bear. And he's like, what? So like where he dropped it, there's like Rexes and RGs and like the scramble. He scrambled down and tried to like aggro everything else. He was on like an Argentavis or whatever. And I'm trying to like find the bear to pick it back up. And I was like, oh my God. If we finally had it and it doesn't work because I like nodded off and accidentally dropped this bear, he is going to shoot me. But we found it. We got it. We picked it up. It survived. We tamed it. But man, that was an ordeal. I think even the second he had it unconscious, I was like, because he was the one who really wanted it. I was like, all right, it's your responsibility now. I'm going to bed. But yeah, it took us like 4 hours to tame a dire bear. Many deaths, we learned a lot though. We learned a lot. Now we're pro gamers. Man, that was quite a night. Yeah, Quetzal's a lot easier with two people because of the method I mentioned. Is that fog above me? Or no, it's just maybe it is. You know what? I'm just gonna go south. Although this is a redwoodsy area. Just scary. Yeah, well, imagine that. Another Yudi. Followed by another Yudi. Yep. Yeah, no, this map is interesting. It's definitely got a different feel than Fjordur. Oh, and so the Deinonychuses are all down in like the far corner of the map where I started, right? For the most part. So I saw a couple at the start. I haven't seen any since. I will say this: for as many Udis as I've seen, I think I've only seen like one that was high level, maybe two. They've almost all been. Ooh, that's decent melee, 34. Yeah, I will never forget the feeling in the pit of my stomach when I accidentally dropped that bear. Oh, I don't think he was so disappointed in me, but we got it. We got it back, so it was all good in the end. Speaking of dire bears, there's a nice 130. I will be taming one of you soon. Oh, for anybody who's wondering, they're another one of the animals that don't aggro until you get close, and then they aggro, and they hurt. Dire bears swing. I would not recommend trying to fight a dire bear unless you're extremely prepared. What are you doing in here, Gallimimus? Is this your home? You live here in this log? Is there anything cool in the redwoods? Like, is there a redwoods castle? Seems like there's always a redwoods castle. Like, like the developers, whoever makes the map, they're like, oh, we got to give people a reason to go into the redwoods. Let's make a redwoods castle. Feels like every time. Yeah, I know it's just the shadows or whatever, but that looks like something from like Tears of the Kingdom where you put a bomb there and blow it up. Right? You know what I mean? Somewhere there is something in the redwoods. All right. I know what you mean, but it's that's so vague, Kitty. But I get it. You know there's something, but you don't know where it is, right? So you can't tell me where it is. But my theory is correct, is what you're saying. You're just not sure where it is. Whereabouts are we? Oh, yeah. So we want to. Yeah, this is the way we're going. Hit this obelisk at least, I guess. Yeah, I did miss a couple of patches up there. Right? There's fog here, fog here. The trench is up here. So that's intentional fog. But all this here, we should probably try to unfog that. Right? I would say. Although this is probably not the most exciting stream for anybody who's familiar with Valguero. You can't remember if it's a massive castle thing or just ruins. All right, I'll see if I can find it. I'm gonna go to the obelisk and then I'm gonna fly up and see if I can spot it. Depending on how big it is, I might be able to spot it. I might not, right? Because I mean, it's the redwoods, so there's a decent chance I can't see it. But this has been fun for me because, like I said, I don't know this map well, so it's been fun exploring. And I got to say, like that cave up north, like I knew there was a cave there because I watched a let's play of somebody who went in there, but I did not know there was going to be that much crystal. That was nuts. And I know there's a few people like Axel whose build uses a lot of crystal was probably salivating seeing all that crystal, right? So none of the obelisks are super safe on this map. One's in the redwoods, one's in the snow, and the other one is in an area where there's raptors all the time. Super safe. All right, let's fly up and see if we can see any structures. Although the obelisk is going to kind of block one direction. All right, well, there's the foreboding little rock formation. How far over that way does the map go? I love how I'm just hanging out. I'm like, just, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I didn't. In theory, my dude should have fallen off, right? I'm not seeing anything, but again, it's the redwoods, and like I can't. Is this the edge of the map or no? Yeah, I guess it is the edge of the map. Yeah, I feel like there could be something down there, and I wouldn't see it from here. All right, I'm gonna go land on this platform because I'm getting low in stamina. Am I even gonna have enough to get to that platform? I might have to not sprint for a bit, which is less than ideal. Teller says, yeah. So remembering that in single player, you have to access an obelisk naked, get stuff onto the map, then access an obelisk to get off the map. Rough times ahead. Yeah, this map is not. Yeah, the obelisks are not in great spots for safety. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Provided there's nothing scary here, as long as I can land and chill. Yeah, I see a Megaloceros. There's a bear. 135 dire bear. Not get too close to that, because they swang. They swang hard. There's probably nothing up here. It's probably a waste of my time. I don't know. No, my instincts. My instincts were correct. That looks like a fairly intact castle. It just looked like there would be something tucked in here. I don't know. And maybe I knew this was here from like watching other people play or whatever, and it was subconsciously telling me to go this way, but wow, it goes right in there too. Huh. Is there a cave back here? Probably not, eh? Look at all the Megaloceros. All the male Megaloceroses at that. Carno. All right, let's check this out. One of the maps I played, there's just an obelisk like on the beach you can raft to. Well, that's convenient. Much more convenient than this map. It is kind of it's intact, but it's also still kind of ruined. It's nice. How much space is there back here? Yeah, there's a lot of space for tames and stuff here. Is there a cave back here? No. It looked like there might have been, but it was a tease. A tease, I tell you. Yeah, you could fit a lot of tames. All right, so I have three candidates for where I'm going to build a base. All right, so where's this one? 60. 060 or 1060 or 6010, I guess. 6110. I can write that. I'm gonna write that down. I mean, the one up there I can find. The first castle I went to, I don't know if I'll be able to find it easy. Of course, this one here, it's the redwoods, but I don't know. These redwoods don't seem quite as scary. I just jinxed it. I'm gonna get knocked off my mount by a Valguero. I had to go and say it. I had to go and say it didn't look that scary. Right? Yep, rip. Jinxed it, man. I've never played an Aberration. I have never played on any of the paid DLC maps. Do I own most of them? Yes. Have I played on them? Nope. I think I might have played like half an hour on Scorched Earth. And I just kept dying to thirst or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. But I own most of them. I think I own like everything except like Genesis 2, or whatever the most recent one is. I think I own all the rest of them. Or was there like, was there one season pass or like two season passes? I can't remember. I'd have to check. I own most of them though, but definitely not all of them. But I know I've heard a lot about Aberration, how it's a really unique experience. Um, like no flyers, right? Gen season passes have no. Well, maybe I do have them all then. Maybe I do have them all. Are these all micro? Oh my god, these are all micro raptors. There was like 10 micro raptors over there, I think. Maybe some of them were dimorphodons. All right, I'm gonna just go. I'm curious now. I got to check. DLC. I have. Okay, so I have Scorched Earth, I have Aberration, I have Extinction, I have Genesis Season Pass, and I have the Ark Survival Evolved Season Pass. So maybe I do have everything. Library and library and library. Okay, I do. I do have everything. The only things I don't have are the soundtracks. Yeah, I have them all. Okay. Good to know. All right, so let's continue on our journey south here. Oh, we are getting close to the edge here. So this is redwoods all the way down, though. I guess it's easy to say, oh, these redwoods aren't scary when, like, I've been staying up awfully high. All right, so there's a bridge down here, but does it lead anywhere? It's easy to not get easy to not get knocked off your mount if you stay above the trees. Wait, is this the log? No, this is not the log. Or maybe it is the log I went through earlier. Purple says, I was just changing the wall from wood to stone and broke my entire roof. And your industrial forge broke? Ugh. I would never survive on Aberration. I'd spend my entire play session looking for RGs that don't exist, trying to breed the perfect. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, industrial forges, man, that sucks. Those are not cheap. And like, well, you get like half back though, right? Now you got to go make 1,000 or whatever or 2,000 metal without the industrial forge, right? So that, yeah, that's tough, man. I don't know, man. This run has not been kind to you, Purple. First, you fall through the world and lose a bunch of tames. Now this. But yeah, I hate the way sometimes you'll be trying to do something with one wall and all the walls above it collapse. It's like, come on, man. Yep, there it is. There it is. This is a good, fun view. I am surprised I did not take more fall damage there. Honestly, that could have been a lot worse. Ah, we showed them, Luchargy. Oh, now what? Oh, wow, that's 3 terror birds. I'm glad I have really good armor. Uh-oh. My armor's breaking. Are these bowlable? Not that I have bolas on me, but... Wait, I killed... Oh, a new one came? And that one's almost dead. Okay. I'm half dead, but I do have at least one piece of broken armor already. Oh my, where do they keep coming from? All right, I'm gonna let the... I was gonna say, I'm gonna let the RG take aggro for a bit. Is that it? You got any more for me? All right, so Thylacoleos do spawn on trees, and they can still knock you off your mount. In case anybody was curious. And my gauntlets broke, and my legs are almost broke. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, I think the Thylacoleo wasn't very high level though. Yeah, thank God for my armor. I have pretty good armor. And I think if anybody needs decent armor, I have blueprints for maybe I should probably bring some blueprints to the why am I going north? I got completely turned around there. um I should bring some blueprints to the library. Because I have like all this armor I'm wearing. I'm pretty sure it's all from blueprints, right? So if anybody needs decent flak armor, I can probably hook them up. Yeah, this cluster's weird for me because, well, Fjordur might be my favorite map, but 2 and 3, if Fjordur is my favorite map, which I'm not necessarily saying it is, um, Ragnarok and Crystal Isles would be 2 and 3 for me. We don't have either of them, which is kind of good because it's forcing me to check out Valguero. Excuse me, and Lost Island. Oh, there's an Alpha Carno. I have played Lost Island more than Valguero, but I haven't really played Lost Island a whole lot. You know what? I have played Lost Island a bit more than Valguero, but I don't know Lost Island super well. But I will go there on stream. Probably not Thursday because I spent this stream exploring Valguero. I don't want to spend the next stream. Quetz turned out 47 weight. Oh, the Quetz that I was gonna. Oh, Quetz. Sorry, I thought you meant Argy. Yeah, remember the Argy that I decided not to tame? It probably died anyway. 47 weight's good though. That's what my Argy has. I kind of wish the Argy would have. Like if you would tame the Argy and it turned out 47, I'd be like, oh, good. I'm glad I didn't bother because 47 is what I already have. Yeah. Pegomastixes. Those annoying little jerks. All right, let's go to the exact corner of the world and see if there's anything cool there. I mean, I have no idea if there will be. Yeah, more metal again. Yeah, if I get knocked off again, though, I do not have my gauntlets anymore, so I get hit harder. I'm already. Well, I was half dead. I guess I'm not anymore. I should be fine. But out of curiosity, did anybody notice that Thylacoleo before it jumped on me? Because I sure didn't. Is this the corner of the map? No, the corner of the map is way over here. I'm not sure if that's really sound logic. Oh, it's the corner map. There must be something cool. But I'm going to say the wall is right up here. You were tabbed out, but I didn't see one jump off a tree. It's something else. Oh, I didn't even notice that one. So there you go. There's at least a couple tree grabbing, tree dwelling Thylacoleos. This is a pretty big redwood zone. It's like a quarter of the map is redwoods. Right? Like, am I crazy or is this barely significant redwood size considering how big the map is. Tree ninja cats. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's a pretty good way of putting it. What is that? Oh, insects. For that. They can't get me down here, or at least I won't take fall damage. Or do you take fall damage when they knock you off? Because I didn't. It didn't seem like I took much fall damage there, and I was pretty high up, right? Maybe you don't take fall damage because I feel like if I just jumped off from that height, I feel like I would have the fall itself would have made me half dead, right? I think I'm at the edge of the map. I'm not sure. Just kidding, I'm sure. Positive. Lots of dire bears. Yeah, I think you're right. Like Teller said, he doesn't think I do take damage because I'm grappled. I'd have to go back and watch, but I don't feel like I took any damage from the fall. Because it was we were fairly high up, right? Definitely high enough to take fall damage. Fall damage is no joke in this game. Getting pretty close to the edge of the map now. Does not appear that there's anything cool. I was wrong. My instinct was wrong. My instincts have been right before. They are wrong now. I am out of stamina. That could have been way worse. Ooh, I got lucky there. I was not paying attention to my stamina. My dude ran out of stamina. But there was a ledge right below me. That could have been far, far worse. Right? Like, monumentally worse. All right, so do we have any fog we need to clear out here? Not really. So let's just make our way this way. Nice little river over here. Yeah, I should be checking the trees for Thalagolios. So yeah, Perlovias jump at you too, but they only come out of the ground, right? Perlovia's ground, Thalagolios trees, right? They're both jerks. Both big dumb jerks. Yeah, it was weird because the terror birds just kept coming too. And I was starting to, first I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's just a couple terror birds. And then another one came. Then another one came. Although I just tried to fight them. I tried to help my bird. I probably could have tried to jump on my bird instead. I'm just glad my bird was on neutral because and not passive. Because that would have been bad. If he was on passive, I would have been dead, I think. Eventually. Unless I could have whistled him down, but I don't know, that would have been pretty touch and go. Like what do these things do? They have a platform saddle, right? So like why would you ever tame a Parasitherium or whatever, right? I don't know. I just feel like there's so many dinosaurs that just don't really do anything. Or at least that don't need more. Maybe they did at some point. Guess if you really want something with a platform saddle and you don't want to tame. Oh, hey, look at that right there. Good for taming rock golems. That's about it. Oh, because of the platform saddle? It is one of the earliest platform saddles. Let's see if we can bait this guy into jumping on us. Come get me. Oh, did it jump off? Oh, there it is. I did not take fall damage. He's only level 20. I'm not worried. Oh, we got... maybe this was a bad idea. Like, I asked for this. But 2 of my pieces of armor are broke now. Yeah, most things have some niche. You're right. Oh, 3 armor broke. Am I stuck? All my armor is broke. Yeah, it was like a slow fall. It's fine. I prepared for this. I mean, I could have just, you know, not aggroed him intentionally. Let's get over there quickly. It's like, wait, is there anything scary here? That would be bad. Oh yeah, I don't have the spyglass to tell me what direction I'm going. Awesome. I do got to pay attention to my stamina now. Well, we'll clear out a bunch of fog here. Yeah, I agree. There's very few dinosaurs that are purely useless. Like, and I'm assuming it's a lot easier to take one of those down than a Bronto, right? Which would be like the next platform saddle, probably. I do love these cliffs, though. They're very pretty. Like, I kind of want to just build somewhere in these cliffs. I think they're one of the prettier areas, and like on any map. More movement speed? Sure. Why not? All right, so we do still have 1 flyer back at base, but we do not want to get knocked off again. We have no armor right now. We only have a Pteranodon to protect us. I'm pretty sure my RG will be fine. I'm pretty sure it will kill those terror birds, and then it will just chill. Yeah, so you can get rid of some of the glare. I need to go. Oh man, it's a long ways away. We have quite a ways to go yet. But yeah, I guess I did a quick scope and I didn't notice the terror birds on the ground. If I had, I don't think I would have goaded the Thylacoleo into attacking me. So that's on me for not being um comprehensive is not the word I'm looking for, but was not being comprehensive in my search for threats before trying to run an experiment, right? Oh, well, yeah, Bracer's 50, Bronto is 82. And that's the thing, too. Like, if you're playing on base XP rates, it takes a while to get to level 82, right? Like, oh my God. Um, so I should see my bag. It was on a. Oh, no, that's not it. Was I at the southern edge of the map though? I feel like I wasn't. There's some terror birds. Oh, is that a Perlovia? Oh, whatever it is, it's chasing me. Yeah, like this server is double XP, right? Plus, on this map, you have the runes. So if you were playing on a map like this with base XP, it would take a while to get to 82, right? Terror bird's chasing me still. It's just a single terror bird, though. Up here? Are we up here? I feel like it was up on a ledge like this, though, right? It's not here, I don't think. This doesn't look familiar. Oh, no, it's more. It's up there. It's up here somewhere. Isn't it? God, I'm not gonna. What if I can't find it? Well, we should be able to see the green beam when we get close, though, right? I mean, there's nothing on me that I couldn't afford to lose. Everything on me I could afford to lose. Doesn't mean I want to lose that stuff, but I can afford to lose it. Does anybody have any any thoughts here on where I was when I died? Should have paid closer attention, especially if you're gonna like open my map. Okay. 9019. Also over here. Well, this looks familiar. This looks like where it was. Yep. Oh, you're here. Or wait, no, that's me. My Argy, here's my bag. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I knew it was on a little ledge too. I just couldn't. What's going on over here? Oh, yeah. Lataro was here. I can't see the red outline because I don't have my spyglass on me. Thank you, Lataro. Of course. All my gear is broke anyway, all my armor. So let's put you away. You can come closer, please. And I'm getting the heck out of here. You know what? I'm just going to go to this red obelisk. I'm going to go home, repair my armor. I do still have an RG in storage, but I think that RG can stay in storage for now. I don't need it, right, for anything. Yeah, I'm just going to get the heck out of here before anything else bad happened. That was bad enough. Repair my armor. I gotta decide where I want to live if I'm gonna come live here. That's pretty cool spots, though. Maybe I will go on YouTube and search up PVE base locations on Valguero. Because I'm sure there's some hidden gems that I missed in my travels, right? You got to think. There was something cool that I missed at some point. Yeah, that was. Well, it's good to know though that redwoods still can still get you killed. Whatchamacallits are still annoying. Oh, hey, look. Speaking of annoying, it's never one terror bird either, right? It's always a bunch. Or it's rarely one terror bird, I should say, I guess. Shouldn't say never. Don't forget to bring a bat, or you can use one of mine to check out the cave. Well, I am gonna add cave flyers when it restarts tomorrow morning. If I restart, I'm probably gonna restart. There was one more terror bird, wasn't there? Yeah, right there. Look at that. Hiding in the bushes. He was waiting for me to get off. There's some good build spots in the cave. Okay. All right. What do you have on you? Oh, yeah, you have some stuff that's going to weigh me down. I mean, I don't care about most of this stuff. All I really care about is the oil things probably. Everything else I think can whatever. Hey, Shrunix, how you doing today? Back home to Fjordur. Naked. That new Game Dev Tycoon game looks cool. It is pretty cool. Like I said, I played it when it first came out, just briefly. It was almost 2 years ago. Um, it's really different from Mad Game Tycoon 2. It's weird how two games can be the same genre, same theme, but be that different. Like it feels so different. I really loved the like the I was gonna call it a tree, but it's not a tree. The web maybe for unlocking genres. I thought that was really, really cool. Oh my god, we have a lot of beds. Man, my tribe has this map just coated with beds. Oh, Desmo beds. That must be where the Desmodus cave is. That's Axel's new spot. Kitty's new spot. Blacking out skull. Miso. Calorie. I think this one's mine. I should probably label my bed. Ark's going good. I explored a map today that's part of the cluster that I have briefly played it before, but I don't really know it. So today was interesting, kind of giving it a. Yeah, we need to name some of these beds. Okay, this was my bed at least. Luch bed. Yeah, some of them are named, but most of those beds are not named. I named the one, and you named the one. I saw that, which is good. All right, well, I definitely have some blueprints. Definitely don't. You know what? Just click transfer all Luch. 100 of 100. All right, so I need another blueprint library. Well, I don't need 3 flamethrower ammo blueprints. Probably only need one of those. Yeah, I can probably get rid of a lot of these blueprints. Yep, every piece of my armor broke. Every single piece of my armor broke over there. Which is fine. That was kind of expected. Let's put the oil pumps in here for now. I'm gonna go set at least one of them up. Sap can go in the cooker because there is the superior kibble needs sap. I did make some of that earlier. That's probably more sap than I'll need. Do I have the stuff? I need fiber and hide. Pretty sure I have some fiber and I have some hide. Although I used all my chitin and keratin early today to make another fancy Argy saddle. Oh my god, I have so much hide. Ooh, we probably won't have enough metal. Here, I have enough metal. Yeah. If anybody needs in my tribe is desperate for metal, I can probably spare a bit of my 10K metal. Repair, and repair. You know, while we're here, let's also repair our gun and our crossbow just before something bad happens there when we need it. Wait, do I really not have enough to repair this? Apparently. After we repair this, we're going to be out of something. Oh, I need wood. How do you repair pull? I tried repair pulling earlier and I couldn't figure it out. Oh, what's going on here? Tellerhouse said your old newbie hut. Once you're moving your stuff down, tear down the old base. Man, because if anyone spawns near, it's super inconvenient. That's blocking resource spawns right where it's built. Yeah, that is one of the spawn points. There's a ton of stone and wood right where that hut lives. Oh, what's the pull thing? So the pull is an S plus thing. So if I hit this, I can pull, say, Azul berries from anywhere that have Azul berries. If I wanted to make like this, I don't have enough metal. I can hit this here and it will pull repair. Oh, wait, is this repair pull? This would make sense to be repair pull. Yeah, this is an S plus thing, by the way. If you're in vanilla, you can't do this. So let's get this armor back on before I forget and I walk around naked and die. Okay, and get my gun back. Repair my crossbow. Oh, you've been playing with S plus every time? Well, if you haven't been pulling, then you've been missing out because it's one of the better things. So yeah, this just pulls any amount you want. This pulls a specific thing to make one specific thing. And this is repair pull, I assume. You've never been tabbed in when I've done that? Yeah. No, I mean, hey, I didn't know about it either. I remember we were playing with S plus and Purple was like, hey man, why don't you just pull your stuff? And I pulled it and it absolutely blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, I could have been doing that all along. Like, basically. All right, so let's check on my Argies. They're still alive. Okay, is there lots of food here? Yeah, lots of still. Let's do this so that they're all topped up to 40, stacked up high, so we don't lose as much. The range pretty far. I don't know. I can't tell you exactly what the range is, other than saying it's pretty far. Like generally, like put it this way. My Yankee at one point was like down here, and I was able to pull stone into here. 75 blocks, Lataro says. That sounds about right. That checks out. It's pretty far. Because, like, I used to have, like, system where it was before I had the big forge and I had refining forges and I had them set up in a certain way so that it was accessible with my RG, right? Purple's like, well, why don't you just pull? I was like, what do you mean pull? And he showed me and it was just changed everything. Makes everything so much easier. Yeah, oh, that's what I used to do too, man. Don't worry. It's what I used to do as well. Because I didn't know about pulling. All right, so let's go take the one on an inaugural flight. He does have a really good saddle. Let's go melee damage for now. Oh my god, he gets like over 13 points every melee damage level up. Oh. No, Telerath asked about the pull feature. He didn't know how it worked. So I was just telling him about it and saying that, you know, I didn't know about it before either. I remember you told me about it. Like this is back that first time we played Ark with JD and C guns. You showed me how the pull feature worked, the S plus pull feature, and it blew my mind. Yeah, you had to enlighten me. I had no idea. Oh, hey, look. Oh, no. See, this is one problem with transferring maps. This rune is not actually here. I've gotten this rune before. But if you transfer maps and come back, see, it says 10 of 200, but that's what I was already at, and I'm not getting the buff. So that's annoying when you transfer. Yeah, so if anybody doesn't know, this was after the very first Eco Community Server. A few of us, there was like 5 of us. We played Ark, but like I didn't pay to host the servers. One of the guys apparently has enough computers in his house or whatever, or a really good computer they wasn't using or whatever, but he hosted like a whole Ark server cluster. We had like 5 maps, didn't we? Purple? Like we had the island, we had the center, we had Ragnarok, we had Crystal Isles. So we had at least 4. And this was a guy hosting them on his own. But so we were using his mods and his rates. It's too easy. Like this one here is also not actually here. Although there is one deeper in the cave that I think I haven't gotten. I don't, a lot of times I'll see those runes and I won't get them as long as it's in an area that I think I'm going to be back to, because I like using them to level up dinos quickly, right? If that makes sense. I mean, it makes sense to me. Where's the alpha? What levels? Ooh, it's a 150 with garbage stats. It's 3 highest stats or the 3 stats that don't matter. Yeah, it's so annoying. I forgot about that. So every time, like every time I leave this map and come back, those are going to be there even though they're not actually there. And so it's pretty annoying. Wait, was there 2 150s? Oh, there was 2 150s. Oh well. Now there's not. 6 levels. So let's get him up to 6k health. I don't know where I want to put the points. Because like he's good enough that I probably could just start putting points of movement speed. But like it was like there was also like a teleporter item, so you could like aim something and just teleport it back to your base. Like there was no sense of danger. Like you could go a whole play session. Like it wasn't just like XP rates, but like you never had to drink or eat, like ever. I'd play a whole like 5 hour play session and not have to eat. Right. And yeah, one dart that did 50 times. Yeah, there was a special super dart. Yeah, it didn't stay fun for very long for me, especially because I was coming off unmodded, very close to vanilla rates, is what I was used to. Like when I used to make a server for my buddy, I think we did 1 times 5 taming, or sorry, 1 times 5 XP, 1 times 5 harvest, and like 4 times taming is what we used to do. It was crazy. Ooh, Mastercraft Anki blueprint. Do you know if there's anything like we're lacking at the library, Purple? I have so many blueprints here that I haven't taken up, but I don't want to take stuff up and just have it be repeats up there. Anyway, that server didn't last long because it just didn't stay fun for me for long. There was no challenge to anything, which is fine if other people want to play that way. Oh, I have lots of pump shotguns blueprints. I just realized this guy's got cool wingtips too. Look at that. I like that color on his wingtips. Right? Wait, is that a mutation? Is there a way to tell if that's a mutation? Oh, that's right too. That was the other thing. So purple, I don't know what you had to do this purple. Like I don't know how much work it was, but purple went in and somehow made it so that the supply drops were different than normal. But purple made them a little too good. So like everybody was walking around with like a 300 times crossbow. Yeah, is there a way to tell? So ancestors. So these are. It says no mutations, but is this just stat mutations? Yeah, you didn't need to eat or drink and maybe I'm exaggerating a bit. Like maybe you had to eat like once or twice a night. You know what I mean? But yeah, there was way too many ascended. I liked the idea behind what you did because you know we were on Ragnarok primarily, or at least I was, and you know a lot of the drops are crap there, right? Yeah, I didn't even check. Is there any meat in this feeding trough? I did not even check. And there is a bit. Let's top this up for them. Yeah, being able to pull meat and stuff is nice too, right? Let's Take some of these 13s out. Make them stack better, right? So they don't go bad as quick. You want to give it another try, but you're scared. Yeah. Yeah, again, I don't know how much work that was. And the theory behind it was really good, having, like crossbows and crossbow blueprints and long necks, have them drop more often is interesting. But yeah, it was like however long it took us to get Pteranodons. Once we did, everybody had like a super OP crossbow and a super OP long neck. It was too much. Pump shotguns. Got a 216 pump shotgun. I don't know if that's an upgrade. We can take that up. What's my best compound bow? This one is my best compound bow. What about assault rifle? Do people ever use assault rifles? I can take up this crappy RG one because I have this really good RG. If anybody like this RG one, like I want to take this up, but I know I'm going to need it soon, right? So I don't want to take it to the library. We can take this helmet. Take this. People need Gallimimus saddles? Probably not, but I'm going to take it anyway. Gilly, Kaprasuchus saddle. Your attention is back on the video. You just got your new keyboard for your tablet. Responding in live chat is much easier. Nice. Can you unlock your industrial forge so I can smelt some? Yes. I think. Unlock. Do I need to unlock any store? No, because it'll just go in there. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, feel free, Purple. Come use it. What else is in here that we could take up? Like, what do I have repeats of? Oh, well, well blueprint. Trike saddle, Ascendant Trike saddle. Starco saddle. Ooh, I got multiple Pteranodon saddles here. Eraser. Yeah, we'll take these up. I don't know if any of these would be useful to anybody, but probably don't need all these Gallimimus saddles. We can throw these away. Don't need 4 of those. Probably don't need simple pistols up there, I assume. Yeah, so I got a bit of space in here now, at least. Throw this saddle in here. There's some weight. Throw that saddle in there. Clear some weight. I could, I guess, get the better bookshelf, right? Does the S Plus bookshelf have more space? I feel like it does, right? Am I going to be too heavy for this guy? Nah, we good. We Gucci. So we'll go up to the library again here, and that'll be about it. Oh, it holds 600. Yeah, all right. So I'm going to have to make an S Plus bookshelf instead. That'll hold much more. That'll be much better. But yeah, Kitty, I did finally die. I pushed, I tempted fate a little too long. I did finally die over on Valguero. It was only a matter of time. Check the house. I did check it right at the start of the stream, Punch. Has it changed much since then? You just want to lag me out. Break my computer, probably. Oh, yeah, it's definitely changed. Nice. So I'm assuming this is more or less the finished product. This is the Griffin. What's the word I'm looking for? Not den. Griffin. There's a word for this. Not nest, not den. Or is there atrium? No, I mean the whole thing is an atrium, but there's like a Griffin. Maybe there is no. Maybe I'm imagining it. If nobody else is thinking of the word, maybe there isn't a word. Roost. I think roost is the word I'm looking for. Griffin roost. Maybe it doesn't work for. Anyway, I think roost is the word I was thinking of. It's like a high nest, right? Is a roost. I think maybe, I don't know. The older I get, the harder it is to think of words. I'm telling you, folks. Your 40s are no joke. Your 40s suck. I'm just saying. But I think roost was the word I was looking for. But atrium is a good term for the whole building. For sure. And that's nice, Punch. So that's like you used stone, but you used the adobe appearance, right? Or am I wrong there? I need to get this guy a little extra stamina. I need to breed some pteranodons too. I've done a bit of pteranodon breeding, but I've been so focused on RG breeding, I haven't really bred anything else yet. Anyway, I like it, Punch. It looks nice. My computer doesn't like it because there's a lot going on up there, but I like it. A Dunkley Ostis saddle. Oh, dire bear saddle. This is going to make me very close to being weighed down, though, and hopefully this Andrewsarchus doesn't aggro. Because my Pteranodon is currently out of stamina. I don't think I have a dire bear saddle yet, so that's kind of good. I have not seen a Giga saddle or a Karchar or whatever it's called, saddle purple, unfortunately. I kind of like the racing stripe there on that Bronto. It's kind of nice. Another one with a red racing stripe. I guess they just have racing stripes by default then. You don't think they exist? Probably not. Yeah, another rune. So like it's kind of funny. I've only gotten 10 runes, but like 3 of the 10, 4 of the 10, or is this actually a new one? Yep, nope. So 4 of the 10 runes I've reacquired in the last 10 minutes, basically. Oh, they hold 600. Oh, damn. All right, so there's a bunch more blueprints. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure why I have this Packy saddle. I don't need it. There's a grenade and all kinds of junk. Kinds of junk I don't want. That's what this seems to be. People drop off their junk more than anything. That's almost full. Might have to put another one. Please return so others can use them. I agree. Does this have anything in it? Megatherium and a Sabertooth. A Sabertooth saddle might be useful. Yeah, go ahead, man. If you don't want to wait. I have all kinds of ingots. I have like 9K ingots, so fill your boots or fill your tame. Make sure you turn it on if it wasn't already on, so that they do get replaced. I have the bad habit of leaving it turned on and just burning gas. 25 Andrewsarchus. So yeah, so where's that Desmodus cave? Is it around here somewhere? Well, there's Helm's Deep. Oh, I am not where I thought it was. If Helm's Deep is right here. Is there still nobody living here? There's still nobody living here. Oh, no, wait. Somebody's living in his part. I'm stuck. It's open. So is it my tribe then? Yeah, okay. Somebody in my tribe built the gate. All right, so still nobody living here. Somebody went to the trouble of building the gate. It's in a small waterfall for the Desmodus cave near us. Okay. It doesn't burn more fuel if you have things on. Only the generator will burn the same amount. Things spawn back there. And oh, in that cave? Back there. Okay. They were a problem for you last time. Oh, when you were living there? Yeah. So wait, maybe I'm misunderstanding. The the industrial forge, which is not powered by a generator, or at least mine's not, because I could not figure out how to get it to be powered by a generator. If I leave it turned on, you're saying it doesn't burn gas if there's not actually anything being processed? Correct? Am I correct in what you're saying, Lataro? Pick it up and put it down. That should fix it. Oh, the not being powered thing? It's not a big deal. I want to shout out once again the cool little, in addition to Punch's atrium roost, I do like Tarudin's pavilion. I'm calling this a pavilion. I don't know if it is or not. Feeding trough pavilion. I think it looks really cool. And shout out to Kitty's little house, and Tarudin's house, and Punch's atrium, and Axel's box. But that's not Axel's real build, right? So are you doing like a similar thing over here too, Punch? That's man, that's a lot. Now he's saying the generator's fuel burn rate isn't affected by usage. It's either on and burning. Oh yeah, I'm not talking about a generator though. I'm talking about the industrial forge. That I forget it on. I forget to turn it off when I'm not using it. Which is, it's not a big deal. It doesn't burn through gas that fast, right? And I mean, there's oil literally right there, right? So it's not a big deal. And no, there's a lot of things camping the old oil pump. Oh, yeah, I couldn't get it to work though the other day, right? Well, that was what we had. This was a whole discussion the other day, wasn't it? Some people were saying it is powered by the generator. The other people were saying it wasn't. Anyway, it's not a big deal. In fact, I'm going to put down a couple more oil pumps, or at least one. At least one oil pump here. Yours powered. Oh, yours is powered by generator. Okay, there you go. There's the answer. They can be powered by generator. So I could probably fix mine. Of course, I got to find a place for the like 9,000 metal ingots that are in it. All right, so yeah, like how far do I want this guy to be an all-around RG? Do I want him to be strictly battle? I mean, they only get 1% movement for movement level up, but at this point, like this guy's good enough that he could probably just put all his future level ups into movement. It was being powered by your generator before it went boom. Where's the oil pump here? Up here. It's being camped by these RGs. 30 stamina is not bad. Oh, was there not 2 saber tubes here like 1 minute ago? This will need to be repaired at some point. But there's also, it's like right over here. Yeah. I knew there was another spot really close. All right, so yeah, 2 oil pumps here now. There's also a couple of spots further up this way, but I think there's at least one of them has a pump on it already, if not both. Oh my god, this guy feels so slow compared to the Pteranodon. For your day-to-day mount, all-in speed isn't necessarily bad. If you can kill everything you see and fly long enough to cross the map, the other stats don't matter. Yeah, and he's over 1,000 weight, right? Which should be enough for most use. But it's a question: do I want to have? God, every time I come in here and see purple Zanky, I get scared. Like, boy, what's going on? Why is it red? What's happening? But yeah, like. This is more than enough weight. This should be more than enough stamina for most things. 6k health is enough. It's at 630% melee damage. So I could just go movement. Oh, you didn't mean to leave it there? Yeah, your Anki's still here, purple. Yeah. Anyway. I think that's going to be all for this stream. Thanks for coming out, folks. We got to check out Valguero. I tempted fate and finally died. It was only a matter of time. Because, I mean, I'm going to have all kinds of RGs with these same stats, right? Like, I have a breeding pair that's guaranteed to kick out an RG with these stats. So I could specialize them, but I could have, you know, I could have one where I just do nothing but movement speed, or if I want to get somewhere quick, but I still want to take an RG, right? Like say I want to get somewhere quick to pick something up. I could do one that's just combat, and then I could do one that could carry a ton, maybe. Next time your Asgard base will be ready to show off. Nice. So next time maybe we'll go visit Asgard. Check out Katie's base over there. Should be cool. Anyway, thanks for coming out, everybody. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I assume everybody watching this is already subscribed, though. Shout out to my patrons. Lots of patrons watching right now, so thank you. Special shout out to Purple, who gave me a nice big donation to help pay for these servers. Most importantly, though, folks, be good to each other. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.